Hey everybody, Tamara Beatty here, voice and performance coach. Hope you're doing fantastic. Today I'm talking about something that I see all the time in lessons. People, either in exercises or in songs, they're trying to get to high notes, right? We love these high notes. They help us express a lot. They get out what's inside. They really help us to convey a message, but also to feel like we actually did something. It feels really good to hit those high notes in the way that we want them. But sometimes when we go up to those high notes, we falter. We don't quite get to them. They might be supposed to be chest voice, but then we can't quite make it. And so we flip them over into head voice. Sometimes that unexpected, unplanned flip can lead to a crack or a break. Sometimes when you're going up high, you've got other plans. You've got plans to go to mixed voice and it kind of clunks into chest voice or it slips out into head voice. All of these things can be kind of frustrating. And so I want to talk today about how to hit the high notes. They could be in a high note of an exercise. They could be in a high note of a song. But essentially, when we go up there, we are probably looking to do one of three things if we're thinking about, technique, I guess, or trying to get there and using a little bit of a tactic to get there. So the very first thing we might be thinking about is chest voice. I want to get into chest voice. Why is that helpful? Well, chest voice helps us convey a lot of emotions. Definitely if you're angry in your song and you want to get that out, probably not going to effectively do that with head voice. So different registers and different tones and tonal qualities help us convey messages in different ways. So chest voice is one. The second way that we might be looking to get up to our high notes is in mixed voice, especially for certain kind of tones and feels, also for health as our voice goes up higher, making sure it feels easy and natural. And the third way we might want to get in there is in head voice. Basically, when we're trying to do one of these three things, you might have already decided which one you want to do before you get into your song or your exercise. If I'm going up on exercises, sometimes people just naturally flip to the head voice. They go beep, 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 beep. They go up to the head voice. Other people don't think about it at all and just go beep, 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 and keep pushing it as they go up. Either way, whether you're in exercises or you're in songs, you are going to approach a high note. And I want to talk about one thing that I see a lot of people avoiding that I think is a great thing to do, and that is to pre-plan when are you going to be in chest voice and when are you going to be in head voice. So the reason I'm talking about this is because many times when we're trying to get up to those high notes and we can't quite get them in chest voice and we can't quite get them in mixed voice, that means that we need more skill. We need to build more strength. That's going to take some time. I will use other videos to talk about that. If you are someone who's belting and you just want to learn to belt better, I can absolutely do more videos on that. Please let me know if you'd like that in the comments below. Otherwise, you can check out my video, 3 Sissy Exercises for Hardcore Belters. They really help give you easy things that can help you get that nuance into that overall big tone, especially if you're belting. Now, back to this little tactic. So let's pretend it's too high to do chest and mix, and you're building that skill. We're going to put that to the side and say, great, let's work on that in the background, but let's have a plan. Let's make sure that when you're singing your exercises or your songs, you have a little plan of when are you going to switch over to that head voice, or in your song, when are you going to switch over, and how can you do so in a way that allows you to kind of think less and get some more progress and kind of fun out of what you're doing. So in exercises, it's really nice and simple. You can literally, as you start going up, if it starts getting high and heavy, hard to do that chest or mix, if you're not working on one of those two things, you can just decide, I'm going to do chest, 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 head, chest, chest, chest. Nice and simple. Beep, 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 beep. And my main aim there is to keep volume the same from the bottom to the top versus beep, 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 beep. We want to keep the volume the same. So I have another video out that's all talking about what volume to use, and it will really help give you a little bit more nuance in this particular thing if you're doing exercises and you want to really decide which ones are chest, which ones are head. So another scale that's really great to decide is this one. If you're not sure and you just want somewhere to start, you can think chest, head, chest. Again, keeping the same volume everywhere. But let's go to songs. So if you're in a song and you're trying to get a note a certain way, you're working on it in the background, great. But when you're about to go on stage, it's good to have a plan. What notes, what words are you going to go to head voice on? Take a sheet of paper, circle those words. Remember them in your mind, have a plan. You don't necessarily need the same volume in your songs, but make sure if you're wanting to go up to chest voice and you do go over into head voice in a planned way, then just stay in the moment of it, stay in the feel of it, and nobody is going to notice. So this is an underestimated way. You're just going to have a plan, you're going to be able to execute it, and it's going to feel a lot better while you're in the background, working to amp up your skill in the other areas. Okay, thanks so much. If you like these videos, please like and subscribe below. Also, comments. Always very welcome. I love to hear what you're looking to do and accomplish. If you want to actually access me directly, then go ahead and sign up for my newsletter, in which case you can kind of give me a very specific personal note. Okay, take care, everybody. Bye-bye.